Good day and welcome. So I received a message from a user named Dobius05. He sent me a message on Instagram, so by the way, go follow me on the Instagram. You can message me there and we can communicate. He asked me this question. Can I ask what you don't like on DJI Mavic Mini? So what I don't like about this drone. So let's talk about it. The Mavic Mini, all in all, is a great piece of equipment. It's tiny, it's lightweight, it's so light that some of the regulations just don't affect it. So you can fly it almost anywhere. Not every day fly cam, DJI, come on. You can fly your Mavic 2 Pro every day as well. This is everywhere fly cam. So yeah, change the name, please. Great piece of equipment, can produce pretty sweet images and videos. For the price, it's an amazing drone for beginners, for enthusiasts, and even professionals. Like, you can use it professionally if this is, for some reason, the only thing you can use. But now let's talk about the things I don't like about it. Let's start small, and the first thing I kinda don't like about it is the propellers. Not the propellers themselves, but how they are. They're just flimsy and they are all over the place. I would really enjoy if DJI would have like thought of some sort of a design how they would stay in place, because right now they're like, you can kind of put them like this, but when you are putting it in the bag, it usually just like slides away and you're always fiddling around with these, and it can be slightly annoying. And yeah, but it's nothing that serious. It's just sometimes can be slightly annoying. There aren't that many things I don't like about this drone, so I had to talk about it. So the next thing I don't really like about this drone, they could fix it with an update, but I doubt that they will. It's the fact that you can't really shoot manually with this drone. You can't change the shutter speed, you can't change ISO, it's all auto. Also, you can't change the picture profile. It's just like, it is how it is. What you see is what you get. And the only thing you can do, which is kind of like manual controls, is you can lock the exposure. So once you expose for something, you can lock it and it will remember the exposure and like the shutter and ISO, and will just keep it like that. So you can use it professionally if you need to. It's not that flexible in that video department. Don't get me wrong, the video quality this produces is very good. It's very good. Some people, I have seen some comments on my videos where people are saying like, this is not Mavic Mini. How could this footage come from this tiny drone? But it can produce very good images and videos. It's actually surprising. And that auto mode in which it is actually quite good. Like, the white balance usually stays pretty consistent, and the exposure changes, if you haven't locked the camera, usually happen smoothly. And if you could change the ISO and shutter speed manually, would be very much appreciated, DJI, please. So the next thing is the range. Sometimes the range can be unreliable in urban areas, at least the Central Europe version. Maybe a range extender would work well to fix this. So by the way, I do have a range extender test. If you want to see that, go click the card. Don't get me wrong, it's not like it can't fly in cities. It can fly in cities. I have even gotten like 800 meters in a city with this drone. And usually, when do you really need to fly 800 meters away from you? You don't. If you are somewhere and you want to capture your surroundings, usually 300 meters is fine. And this drone can do that. In some places where the Wi-Fi is very heavy and like the interference is very heavy, it can be very unreliable. So you have to keep in mind where do you take off and what do you have surrounding you. At least with the Central Europe Mavic Mini. I have seen that the FCC Mavic Mini is way more stronger in urban areas for some reason, probably of the regulations of some sort. And so the last thing I don't really like about this drone is also it's nothing major. It's just that if you're, well, I learned it the hard way. So I was taking a photo of it flying in air in the room, and I needed to make the room dimly lit so I can get this moody Mavic Mini in-flight photo. So I did that. I took the photo, and I like turned away for 2 or 3 seconds to put down the camera and to get back to the drone. Now when I look back at it, that wasn't really a smart decision. Should have landed the drone first, but whatever. And it just drifted in the wall. Everything was fine. There's one propeller maybe like broke. That's it. The drone was fine. So the thing is that if the GPS signal is not strong enough, it will be drifting around. So in a room, there's no GPS, and it can start to drift around if the room is also not very, is not lit properly. Also in properly lit rooms, it can start to drift around because like in this studio, I also took this photo with it flying, and I had the lights turned on, and the room was lit, but I already knew that it starts to drift sometimes. So I took the photo, but only but with my controller in my hands, so I could like control it at all times. And like I got in there, it was fine for a bit, and then it started drifting, and I took the photo really quickly, and then I landed immediately. In a situation where there's no GPS, be careful with the Mavic Mini. It can start to drift around, so you need to know how to control it when it's when you have to compensate to the direction in which it's going. For example, like if it's going left, you have to compensate to right, and it can be stressful in sometimes, because like it's the flying for $100 drone that will, oh my god, if it crashes it will get destroyed and all that. In not so very good GPS situations, this drone can drift around, and you just have to take that in account. So yeah, those are the things I don't really like about this drone. But all in all, it's a great piece of equipment. I really enjoy having it. I actually have 2 because I decided that I need an emergency Mavic Mini. If one crashes, then I can still continue on creating the Mavic Mini content. I do enjoy it quite a lot. I actually haven't flown my Mavic 2 Pro in a very long time. I have only been flying with this with this tiny beast, and I have been enjoying it. The biggest bonus for this drone is that it looks, it sounds, and it kind of is like a toy, and people think that this is a toy, so they don't care about it. People are cool with this drone. They don't get scared. They don't call police. They're just like, whatever. It's a small tiny drone. Could be worse. That is the biggest bonus for this thing, because these days people are so sensitive, and I have gotten into situations where I get arrested, where we are shooting this movie. Actually, the movie where my shots were in, I got arrested by capturing drone shots for the movie, because some people in apartments near thought that we are spying on them, so we could like check what's in their apartment, so we could like rob the place later. And yeah, so they called the police on us, and I got arrested that night. But thankfully I already had gotten the shots, so no problems there. And thankfully the police people were nice, and they just they let me with just saying, don't do that, please. If you're flying with this big drone, I was flying without the permission, so yeah, I thought it will go through, but like, no, it didn't. Permissions, very important sometimes, usually. Mavic Mini, what do you think about this drone? What do you don't like about it? And what do you like about it? Please type in the comment section down below. And if you like this video, please sacrifice the like button to YouTube gods, because then they will give me some views, and I need views so that people find my channel and stuff. You know the deal. If you like what you're seeing here and you want to see more, then please subscribe to my channel. And if you are subscribing, then click that bell thingy, because then you will be actually subscribed. Because if you don't click the bell thingy, YouTube sometimes decides not to show you the videos I upload. Rarely. Usually when it's not the Mavic Mini content. So please click that bell thingy. It will be very much appreciated. And yeah, if you like how this video looks, then you can get my lot pack. Also, there's a new lot pack, a trippy lot pack. So there are 2 lot packs you can get. Go check out the description, all the lot packs available there. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.